Welcome, guys, to the Signature Podcast, episode 90. We are here with Davo and Beats to talk about a bunch of things actually today. Even though it's a dead week, we do have, some stuff coming for JP. And we also know next week is going to be pretty much the anniversary. Beats, I forgot to ask if you have a question of the day today, but do you got, or are you going to talk about
boys.
stuff? Okay.
No quick one. How does summons go for Sigurd? Haven't managed to watch the videos yet.
Davo, you go first.
Not good then, boys. I see.
It was good for me, but not good in the traditional sense. First rotation was dog awful, and then second rotation it was just like he just kept dropping like that. No I can never get multiple like SSRs, but it's always like back to back for me. That's what makes it good for me.
Yeah.
But like I know when we do like our best summons for like a big festival, it'll be like 4-1 or 3-1 or something. I never get those. It's never like 3-1. It's always like one at like 90 and then one right after that. So I would say like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, Beats. I went to the pity, bro.
Yeah, I got my 300, so it wasn't too bad. Like
Okay.
360. So I started from gem save because I was dreading that banner.
Yeah.
It was especially I think Lancelot got revealed on that day.
Like on that, yeah,
right?
Maybe, yeah.
You got to go back in. You got to 6-6
him.
You got to 6-6 him for Lancelot, bro. Go back in.
No, you do not need to do that.
Okay, all right. But then when he's meta with Lancelot, I want to hear
he will be. It's just like, we just gotta hope. Well, no, because Beats got him. He said he just didn't get dupes.
But still, get the 6-6.
Oh my god.
Nah, because I still think like you won't even use Sigurd.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see.
You probably just use Escanor just for CC. Because mine's 1-6 though. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, maybe, bro. We'll see.
Sound reasoning. Okay.
Yeah.
Behind that.
Sound reasoning.
Nah, but I always say as well, we'll talk about later on. Like, there's gonna be like 50 million human backlines because they're not all fit in the front.
True.
That's true. They'll move some characters to there. All right.
Or they could just buff specific like categories or characteristics. Maybe.
Characteristics, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because I want them to split up the human team.
Yeah,
that's true.
More segregation. That's right.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, so yeah, I guess we'll hop in and talk about the update we got released for JP. So let's talk about Diane first, and then we'll talk about like the banner and the free stuff. So this is courtesy of Merly. I think he got this from like someone else though. But this is the new Diane LR info. So let's pull her up. So yeah, our art looks good, by the way. Like good art. I think I have it pulled up here too. Yeah, it's good art, man.
They cooked, bro.
They cooked. I mean,
I'm biased because I really like this Diane. So
yeah. This Diane as a character, like kit wise, even like the way she looked as well. Like both were like W's across the board. And this LR, from the looks of it, y'all, actually a W. So
I have a question real quick. Are they just LRing people? Are they LRing characters that like everyone has? It seems like. Am I tripping?
Maybe.
I feel like the most exclusive LR might be like New Year's list. That's it.
Yeah.
New Year's list. She's the only like limited one, right? Like limited.
Yeah.
It's also they are doing older characters, so generally speaking, everyone will have them anyway.
Bro. By the way, I'll have something to say about this. Not about the Diane specifically, but about how she's kind of recent and she's actually got a lot. So we'll talk about that. But okay.
They could have kept this energy for Rimuru. That's
very true, and also for other LRs as well. They could have kept this exact same energy, but I mean, okay. So, Waves of the Earth, Queen Diane. This is the LR version now. So, for a passive, when you receive damage from the enemy's attack, your damage dealt increases by 15% up to a maximum of 60. So the increase for this was went from 10 to 15, and then maximum of 50 to 60. And then this is new. Your attack-related stats increases by 7% up to a maximum of 28. And the HP loss from skills and skill effects accumulates up to a maximum of 500,000, which is the same. And when you use a skill, the damage you deal increases by 30% of the accumulated amount. I'm not too sure if that increased or not. I'll have to check again. And then it.
20.
Was it? Yeah, no, you're right. Actually,
pulled up.
No, I think Beats is right. I think it was 20, and now it's 30.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, and then Additionally, each time the hero assumes a stance, your ally's attack-related stats will increase by 15% for 2 turns. Really good, and that's obviously new. And while you're in a stance, the damage your allies receive is reduced by 40%, which was the same. And then the damage you receive from skills on the enemy's turn will not exceed 60% of your maximum HP.
Crazy.
Yo, like, I read this, I was actually shocked.
Yeah,
I was like shocked. I was like,
they had me at 15%, bro.
Attack related stats.
I was like, no way, yeah.
Bro. I was like, bro, because it gets me so mad because we got Margaret was last year's LR in this exact same time slot, right? And probably about the same amount of time since we've like gotten Diane, I guess, like from back then when Margaret came out for like the time slot, right? So, and it's so bad because Diane got so much, and she really didn't need this much, right? If you think about it, considering the way they go about LRs. But this passive, they did, bro, 60% damage cap. She gets 15% attack related stats for the whole team. She increases her own attack related stats. They buffed up like everything she already did, right? Like, bro, and then yeah, like everything else is insane. Like this character, like one of the best taunt support characters in the entire game. I mean, probably better. I mean, it's arguable still for Valentine's Diane because she gives basic stats for the full team and the attack related. But still, like with the damage cap and all that, she's probably a better PvP unit. Like this Diane versus the other one, versus Valentine's. But
oh yeah,
yeah, because she got the damage cap and everything, so she's absurd. Yeah, like literally when I read this morning, I was actually shocked.
They actually gave her that damage cap for like millions. That's it.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So they're balancing stuff around Milim now, right? It's like holy, yeah, man. So yeah, and then obviously your holy relic is the same, which is really good still. 30% damage dealt. So you get 15% attack related stats and 30% damage dealt on a stance. Yep. That is so good, bro. For you getting tankier,
28%. Like, like
that's insane. Yeah, that's insane.
Like, damage is gonna be good as well.
Yeah, because she has her own attack related build up. Oh my god, yeah.
It's been a while since I used her, so I don't know like how much it affects now. But like when she maxed out that passive,
she was
doing numbers.
Oh yeah,
she was doing numbers, and now with all this stuff, it's crazy.
She was doing fine, and plus, yeah, she can crit now.
Yeah,
because I remember like sometimes her ultimate she would never crit, but I think she can.
She can crit now.
Will she be able to? We'll see.
Maybe. I mean, you know, we'll see how much the attack related is actually doing. And then the rest of her kit is actually like pretty like similar in terms of what they've done. So the single target here is now a debuff, and it lowers enemies' HP related stats by up to 30% for 2 turns, and then they increase the pulverize like percentages. So that's increased as well. And then
it also works on a tier 1 too.
Oh yeah, and it's a tier 1 debuff as well. Yup. And then the stance got just pretty much just increased HP related stats on it, right? And then the ultimate just added lower HP related. So pretty much this like whole like kit is just HP related built. You know, it's like either you're gaining it, you're lowering enemies, gaining it, and then all of her passive stuff, right? So yeah, and the ultimate is the same damage wise, just the HP related lower. So yeah.
She's like the first LR to come out who's like doing stuff since like LR Escanor.
Yeah, I was saying on the video, I'm like this is like the first LR where like I'm actually excited for it. Like
it's an LR. It's literally an LR. Like this is what we should expect. Like it's crazy.
Like, any of the LRs, I don't even know what half of them do, bro.
Yeah.
So this one I'm actually looking forward to.
She's
dead after a week.
I was about to say, BT, you actually do know what they do because they don't get much. So you already know their base kit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I've been saying it before this actual character came out, but Lancelot's blue. Like
you think so? You wait.
Not for Millen. She needs damage cap for Lancelot, bro.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
There's no way she's not blue.
We'll see.
What you mean? Just run her with Lancelot and then you win. You know.
I actually have a theory about
it. I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about that till I saw the kit. Now that I've seen the kit, I'm not too sure if you're running them on the same team. But
I had a theory, right? This is an idea. Like Lancelot will have like some sort of immunity towards all the taunts in the game.
Yeah.
He can like go past it.
Like he passed, like everyone right now is protecting like Millen with like Subnak or Albedo.
Yeah.
Or like they bring like Demiurge to where you can't target him. I feel like Lancelot's gonna have like immunity towards all that. He can just target anyone he wants to. And then now with Diane coming out, I can see it happening, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely a possibility for sure. But overall, like, very happy about the execution of this DM. They cooked, man. Like, this is legitimately the first LR since, like, yeah, I
Real
guess,
LR since like
yeah, like
Eskimor, honestly.
this is the like the
Well,
like,
Liz,
obviously Liz, right? Like Askinor, his kit was cool because they like centered him around Askinor.
Mhm.
Also, lately they've been going very like universal, like not needing a certain team. Like you had like the slime collab. Now this LR not needing a certain like type of team, right? So. Do you think Lancelot's a more of a universal character where you could just run him on any team type thing? Is that what they're gonna go with, or like
You could,
because
yeah. The last like highly restricted character was like, festival.
probably
Was
festival
Escanor,
wise
right?
was the last festival then, right? Like the most
It was
recent one?
Escanor.
Oh really? Sabnak
Because
and well,
some like you don't technically need to just run somebody with an AOE and you're good.
I guess
Technically,
yeah. This is
but
more
like,
so just like they don't mention like any characteristics or any race at all in Dan's kit. It's just you get the buffs for your team and you get the buffs for yourself and that's it. No like restrictions. Right?
yeah.
So yeah, I mean usually that's a good sign. I mean it's more universal, everyone likes that, I think in some scenarios though it's kind of bad where it's like in a situation with like Ultimate Escanor, right? You had him, and then Perg Melly releases where he has like defined like demon team, right? And Escanor, since he's universal, he's just not competing with Perg Melly at that time when he came out. So it was like it could be a situation like that too, though, where like because Diane doesn't have like a certain team. But I feel like this is different though because she's more support. So like support's fine, like because she's doing a lot, right? So yeah, that's kind of my take on it, but. We'll see.
Support, bro. She a whole like sub DPS.
She's
too.
everything.
Like,
She's everything. She's
Yeah.
damage, support, everything. So
Is Ghislaine back?
is Ghislaine
Ghislaine
back
back?
to stop the stances? Maybe, bro.
I mean, you can run fairy team.
No attack race stats? Actually, you can't in it.
Right.
Right. King breaks that. Just saying, bro.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
I don't know. I feel like people are gonna like disregard the like damage cap though. I think that's like the most important thing she got easily. Like that is gonna make matches so annoying facing this character. So annoying, man. Yeah, so that is the LR
Is
DN.
Glue Eater back? Maybe.
Maybe, man. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how the meta like pans out next week with the festival, right? We'll see.
Thank God too, because I'm pretty sure I bought one of the outfits for us. I can actually use it now.
Yes, sir.
Like,
I don't know if I like the. Oh, sorry, Beats. Go ahead.
No, I can't remember what's called. The what was it like the Alice in Wonderland one, right? She like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right,
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I have that one as well. Yeah, I think major W though for LR Queen Diane, man. She's gonna have good CC too, right? Because she already had like pretty solid.
Like what, 69?
Right. She was like I think she was like 71.
It was a while ago. Yeah.
She was like 71 after Relic. Like she was good.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm afraid of is that their CC won't get a huge boost.
I'm hoping like 75. Can you reach for that? I don't know. 75. We'll see.
And I don't know how I feel about like double HP lore. Like, what
right?
like,
Yeah, it's a lot of like the same stuff, right? Because HP related lower, HP related lower.
I feel like maybe keep the HP lower on the skill and then like on the ultimate, like,
do something different.
just lower defense or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's the same like amount. It's 30 and 30.
Yeah, so it would just replace the other debuff if it was like a rank 3 versus a thing.
The rank one's like 20%, I think.
Yeah, so that's fair. So, yeah, she's good though. TLDR.
Yeah,
they cooked. Yeah. They cooked. Like actually a really really good unit, man. So I'm glad. Yeah. So we went through Merly's tweets here because he posted pretty much everything. But we have and I'll pull it up as well. But the 5.5 anniversary appreciation special login bonus banner. So this is the login for it. So every day you get a multi. I checked, by the way. 10 tickets is 1 multi. So just had to make sure, just in case. Some people were thinking like, oh, this is 10 multis a day. It's crazy. But no, it's it's what total of 10 multis in total. So it's like I guess it's like it's like a step up banner, I guess, in a sense. It's probably like a step up banner, right? Because you pick at the end, right? But yeah, and then these are all the characters that are on the banner, like to pull for. So you have a chance to get any of these characters. And then the mileages here give free characters, and I translated it's all 3 or all of the like tier. So it's not just you pick one; it's all 3. You get Diane, all 3, and you get Wild and Hot. So
you get all 3.
Yeah, so you get Miguelda, Jormungand, Arthur on this like mark. You get Diane, you get all 3 of these, and then you get these 2. Like, it's everything pretty much. All this everyone gets for free, which is so insane. Like, if you're a new player, man, this is like easily best time to start because it covers all your demonic beasts. Literally, like, even Margaret, you get Margaret too, so that covers your Nidhogg as well. The only one would be Rat, I guess. Rat would be like the only one that you can't do, but everything there is like, you know, that's a really good lineup for free characters. And I think this is Arthur's last dupe, right? I think this is 6/6 for this guy. Yeah, and then
Really?
I think so. It's either 5/6 or 6/6. I'm not too sure.
Mine's 5/6.
So okay, so 6/6 then. And then and then Wild I think is like our second or third one. Second maybe. I think we got him with Esper, right? Second, so yeah. But overall, really good free lineup. Like, I think they cooked. Like, this is what we should see. Like, more new player stuff, and they're all UR level 90. Thank you. Actually good, bro. Thank you. Like, this is what we need to see, bro, for newer players to get in. And then obviously the banner itself, not the greatest. I mean, you know, Green Freya there's a limited, so there's that. I guess this Melly's all right. But like, yeah, I mean, it's free. So if you pull any of these characters, I mean, level 90 in your box, like, that's a W, I guess, right? Maybe newer players with Tarmiel too and Sariel, but yeah. Oh yeah, and then I guess I'll pull up the on JP here. I don't know if it shows anything else. Yeah, so this is how you tell it's a multi. So it's 10 of these, right? And then and then after the maintenance. Oh wait, after maintenance on Friday. So is Thursday the wait, yo, that's actually weird. After maintenance on Friday, new locations will be available for obtaining. Oh, so you get more tickets. So it's not even just the 10 multis we're getting. So we're getting more in the actual like anniversary itself. But that tells us that Thursday is Thursday's the maintenance. Oh, then we might have to move the podcast, y'all. We might have to move the podcast then. We actually might have to.
Updates are gonna be on 22nd.
Because if they're saying after the maintenance,
say anywhere else in an update, like anywhere else.
Yeah, we'll check. Yeah, let me go back. I don't know if it mentioned
it. It won't because it'll be the maintenance.
This is till November 18th. Yeah. Because this is the vote. Well, yeah, we'll talk about the vote banner. Global actually posted the like image, the image that Merly posted. Like, I'll go back on Twitter here, but this image was on the global forum, by the way. The Arthur Escanor Melly. But okay, let me go back. Yeah, so I think it's just. Yeah, I think it's just that though, Devo. I think it might actually be. So okay, so we actually know the date then for the festival, because I was assuming it was like Wednesday we get the like live stream and then Thursday is update. Like that's kind of what I thought, because it's saying.
I think this makes sense.
I guess
that means on global we get the update Diane on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then we all get the update on 22nd.
And then exactly. And then later in the week we get the same update. Yeah. So that's weird. That is weird. We get 2 updates in the week for global, and then you guys are just like, it's like a normal week for you. So if anything, nothing changed actually. Wait, nothing changed other than that. Like we're getting another update the same week, I guess. Someone will complain.
I mean, I might.
Yeah, we jump. We have to get. We got lots like a week early, basically. Is what someone's gonna say.
I guess, yeah.
We're not 50 gems.
Yeah. They did confirm though that global is getting 30 gems for it. So, I mean, you know, they're at least giving us some type of like free gems for people that complained about it. So, you know, I don't think that's like, you know, it's too bad, but. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of weird because they worded it that like JP was coming to our schedule and not the other way around. But I guess we're going. Well, Friday's not even your guys' schedule though. It's like a day after, so I don't even know. This is just like a special occasion, I guess. Right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But that's pretty much the free banner right there. So we're gonna get more tickets there. That's what they're saying. So so pretty much in the next like patch notes for JP, it'll say like a bunch of like anniversary stuff and global, I guess too, because it'll be synced by then. But yeah. All right, so I have to pull up global forums though for this, so as we showed the little
you can
thing.
Go back to the dev notes or patch notes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Go to the bottom of like the dash. Yeah, go to the bottom.
Oh, like
guys.
Oh, this. Yeah. This is big.
No, the other one. Not even that one, bro.
This.
After 3 years, we got our first stamp.
Oh wait, really? Wait, I didn't clog this, bro. I saw this and I was like, yo. But okay, so improved event achievement point rewards. So the achievement point reward available in quest challenge event will be changed from a stamp to. Oh wait, they're changing it though. Beats.
Oh, is that? They're wrong. Wait, how'd you get that stump?
I think no. Okay, so JP. Okay, no. Global had it to where I think it was always SSR pendants. I think, and
We
then
never had on global.
JP had this, but now they're changing it to
I've
SSR
never seen
pendants.
that before.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought we were getting stamps again.
Yeah, they said which were previously available as event achievement rewards will be available for purchase at the Hog Mallet shop at a later date. Yikers.
Reminder.
Actually a finesse. But I guess since we're here, this is like actually big. So supposedly, people are saying it's gonna be like solo leveling's payment method on their PC version, but I've not played, so I don't know how it works.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, supposedly it's gonna be like that. That's what I've heard. But yeah, you can purchase on PC now, and you get 10% of the payment amount will be earned as points, so you can accumulate points by spending. It's like a Google Play points built in, I guess. I don't know. So I guess, sure, we'll see. We'll see how good it is. But yeah, that is like pretty much the patch though. Like overall, like that was the patch. It is the week before anniversary patch, so again, we're not to expect a lot, and this is pretty much what we expected though, right? Like of what we were gonna get. Here, let me go to the poll so you see the image here. Yeah, this was the can I open it? Oh no, I can't. Open in a new tab. Yeah, so it's this image right here. This is what they showed. They didn't show any other UR Fest, but I assume they'll at least have UR Gother and like maybe, I don't know. It's tough to say. Like you don't think so? Really?
Nah.
So you think they're gonna save like
UR Gother came before, right?
He came after Arthur, but it was only a month, like literally a month after. It was
no,
like
he came before Esner, right?
Yeah, he came before Esner. Right.
They gotta save something for end of year, right?
Right. Did they think Sobnok and Thor are enticing though for URs on end of year?
Maybe.
I guess.
I think Thor is.
Right. Thor.
I think the actual character will carry, right? Because it could be Melly.
Yeah, exactly. Like regardless of like, okay,
anyway.
That's how it worked last year. Like Melly was what carried the banner because it wasn't really like a good banner, but like Queen Liz's banner was like far and away better than Melly's banner. Right? So I don't know. Maybe they'll stack a bunch of URs in this banner, and the next banner is just like maybe 1 or 2 URs in the new unit in the Melly. But yeah. So that is the poll event, and it starts tomorrow. Actually, I think the voting they said. So where is it? Yeah. So the 13th, 11 p.m. PST. So that's like reset for global. Tomorrow morning, I guess, in like North American like Eastern Standard Time, like around that. So yeah, it's just normal global reset, but on the 14th technically, but it's saying 11 p.m. PST. So yeah. So there's that, and then also what they know is that you can choose 2 starting grade UR characters, you can choose 3 festival characters, and 5 normal characters. And it's once per day up to 5 times, so it's a multiple vote thing, so we can like change the trajectory of like how the votes go throughout the days, which I like better than the one where it's just like 1 vote and that's it, because I feel like this one at least allows us to like push up a unit that is definitely deserving of being on the banner, right? So yeah, I think that's good. And then let's see. Yeah, and then they say more information on the heroes featured, and then the poll will include the heroes who won the top vote by summing up the Korean, JP, and global results. And then yeah, and then for this one, it's only global and Asian servers can vote. So I guess they're saying like the Chinese server can. I guess I don't know why they mentioned that there, but yeah. So there is that, and then yeah, that pretty much covers like the patch. Yeah, so that covers the patch. Overall, really good, like dead week right before anniversary. Like this is what we want to see, like just a bunch of free stuff, hype us up for anniversary, and do the vote banner stuff, and then yeah, I think they cooked it with this update though, which I was like pretty surprised about. So yeah, you guys think this is a good update as well, or what do you guys think about it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah.
I guess like maybe we could have like had like an event too, but that's gonna be all with next week. Like next week has to be like jam packed,
yeah.
Right? So this is just kind of like the lead up. Yeah, overall really really good. So do we want? Okay, so I had like multiple things planned for today, but now honestly I think we change it and we talk about what Davo sent me, which is what the Reddit predicted will be on the banner.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have
Alright, well, we gotta start with like who's not giving the picks, because I don't think
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Percival giving the picks.
No.
okay,
Esterosa.
that's fair. And Esterosa, they're definitely not on
Yeah.
there. But I think it's fair to say the rest of them are, like, from what they put here.
Not Camilla, not Balder, not
Really?
It
Not
depends, 'cause they say
not Camilla.
They say normal characters, but they don't class Balder as a normal character like Ragnarok.
That's
And then
fair.
also Gelder's not a normal character either.
Nah, but they will though, Beats. It's November Fest, like it's a vote banner. They put a bunch of seasonals on it last time. Like they let you vote, right?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
I think
they said it's not seasonal, right?
I guess
no more seasonal.
I guess that's if they say normal, then maybe. But I don't know then. I don't know
Done in
actually.
the past where they separate seasonal banners with actual like one will be. I've only done it like 1 or 2 years ago. I can't remember. Like one of the Novembers was just seasonals, and then the other one was like the standard characters.
Yeah. So that's
yeah,
fair.
it was.
Yeah, so it's either what they do, because I think they've done this in the past, if I'm not mistaken. Like what they do is they make Novemberfest have like the normal characters, but like maybe more UR Fest, and then end of year has less UR Fest featured, and then like more like, because the end of year they're choosing the banner. We don't have like a choice on that because it's a vote banner for only November, right? So they're giving us the options for this, and then end of year they'll probably just put on like a bunch of seasonals, and then maybe like just the new UR, and then like, you know, I don't know, maybe like Sabnak or like, I don't know. Like we'll see. But this is for Novemberfest. So disregarding like Percival and Esterosa, like do we agree with these like takes for like festival slots and like what we expect? Let's go through.
He's not being there, right?
For who?
Subnak's not going to be in the list.
We don't know yet. We actually just don't know yet.
Yeah, I think
Like-
maybe they wouldn't like advertise it because it's Subnak. Who cares?
Yeah, right?
Like-
they
like
only
in
put the
that way,
Sem
because
Dyson
of Rebellion.
characters.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't see it being there. I think it would just be Arthur and
Arthur Melly Eskener, you think so?
yeah.
They say we can
think
vote
so.
two.
Yeah.
They say we can vote 2 URs though. So do you think
Yeah, I think that's giving away a little bit. Because if you could vote for Gopher as well, then you ideally want 3 of them, but you can only vote for 2.
Ah. Yeah, which is crazy. I was thinking about it. Okay. So yeah, so in terms of like top URs though, okay, let's say like what we saw from the image is like what's there. So Arthur got a rerun. We have to do is like number 1. Like even though, and I saw him really mention this too, like even though Arthur technically is the weakest of the 3 at the very moment, Melly's gonna get instant power creep end of year, right? And then Escanor, I mean, I don't know if he'll get power creep by with Lancelot, but Arthur is the human team. Like he's staying. Like I don't think he's moving. And also this is his first rerun. It's his first rerun. He has to be on the banner, bro.
Imagine you don't get in.
Like imagine.
Like Globani.
That would be terrible, bro. If he does not get in, bro, people would be actually like mad. Yeah, and then second UR Fest choices. I mean, we can't really discuss this unless like UR Go Through and Sabnak would be there. But like, I don't know. If they did give the option for UR Go Through or Sabnak, I'd probably, bro. If anything, I would do like Arthur Sabnak Go Through low key, guys. I wouldn't even vote Esner and Melly.
Really?
No, I would.
Low-key.
I think like you got to think of it as like a new player coming to the game. For the
That's
first
true
time.
though. That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
I think having Arthur, Escanor, and like Lancelot,
Yeah.
3 URs because he might be
Yeah.
UR, as like you have the full team built up if you summon a lot. You know.
That's true. That is true actually. Yeah. No, that's true. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like Melly's hard to recommend on the banner though because we know he's getting like insta power creep end of year, you
Melly's
know.
gone.
So we just can't vote Melly. Like Melly, like I'm sorry guys, but if you didn't have him already, like wait a month and you'll get a new one that's better. So it's fine, man. Yeah. So top SSR Fest picks though. Do we agree with this? Queen Liz, Hell, and Demon King.
I think we have to. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to pick either of them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the
Well,
sad
when
part.
they said
wait.
they said
Queen
what?
Liz was leaked, right, to get a relic.
Oh, was she?
Mm.
I didn't actually see that.
Yeah,
I didn't actually see
I
that.
don't know where it was. I
What?
think it was somewhere I saw it. She's leaked to have a relic sometime soon.
Really? Yeah. Like Beats got
How
some.
the fuck you get a relic before Light Escanor? What?
Bro,
How?
gave out, they gave like, bro, some characters got undeserving ass relics too, bro. Before like, like Hell got a relic. What do we mean?
Oh.
Hell got a relic. Isn't she like, I don't know.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, like, I don't know, man. if Queen Liz does get a relic, fair, like valid. I would have probably put Mile instead of Queen Liz still to this day because of the fact that Mile's more like valuable for your account overall.
It was beta leak, so it's not.
It's not like confirmed. Okay. So yeah, Queen Liz has not rerun like a lot though, so it's like fair to put her on the banner for sure. But yeah, it just depends on like how good her relic would be, because she's just not really like right now with Goddess team. Like Goddess team is just not a viable like PvP team like that. I don't think you can maybe get champion 1, but that's about it. You're not like playing geared with goddesses. Maybe if you're well, but yeah, I think
it is a beta leak, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It will come for a while, so I imagine Tristan at one point will come out, and that's when she'll get the relic.
True, actually, yeah, that'd be a good time to kind of tie it in. Yeah, again, I would still probably like put Mile in this like tier right here, because like PvE content is valuable. Plus, you're getting Summer Margaret for free. You want like a Nidhogg team going, bro? Mile, Summer Margaret. You slap on even Green Elizabeth and then like Red Tarmiel. That like fills out your Nidhogg team, right? And then overall, like Mile's just good in general for like PvE content. I mean, it's not really like a PvP in it anymore, but still valuable. Demon King's still obviously very, very good. Hell's still good. She's kind of just like a flex unit on Unknown, right? Like you could just kind of run her, but she's not like optimal, but she's just like good. So
yeah, sure. Don't pick her. The less people not using her, the better.
Fair. Nah, I agree. And then yeah, Bond needs a relic, if anything, bro. If we pick a character to get a relic, give it to Bond.
True.
Like then he'll be back on Sin's team. Or even human team, or even future human team. Father son. Amen. Yeah, and then Perk Melly, I don't think we vote for the banner, and same with Zeldris, I don't think we vote either. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like other festivals that we even like have an option to vote for here, but nah, like these two, like definitely not. Probably these 5, if anything, like all these light and darks, right? Like if I forget how many days said we could pick. How much was it? It was 3 festivals. So, I wonder how much they're like festivals are gonna have on the banner then. That's kind of weird. We'll see. If I had to pick 3,
I don't think that means they're gonna.
Yeah, that will.
Yes, it's not. It's not only gonna be 3. Like it's gonna be like for sure more options. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, moving on. Again, we already kind of discussed this though. Like Astrosa and Percival not here. Maybe not Camilla as well. I could see Baldur and Gelda though. I think they're like fair to say. Really, you guys don't think so? No. You don't think so? Really?
No,
when did Baldur release again? I'm trying to think.
Because you got, if we're getting all the URFS now,
yeah,
you got to say some of the like the cool characters, like the standard characters for the end of year.
Yeah, but like, what if it's the case of like they do kind of like last year where like DK Melly's banner didn't really have like a lot. It was mainly for him, You know what I mean? And then like the November Fest though had like everything. It was literally like if you wanted like all the fillers, you summoned on November Fest. But if you wanted like the best unit of the year, it was the end of year unit though, right? So I don't know. We'll see. But I would lean towards they would put him. But if you guys say they wouldn't, that's fine. You just take him off. But okay. But do you think they'll have this Merlin then? Like the one we're just getting on.
I think Merlin is the cutoff.
Really? Okay. So yeah, I mean, okay, but Gelda though, I would think Gelda stays there.
Yeah.
Gelda, Valenti, Merlin, King Diane, that's really good. And then like Green Percival, Ella Liz if they slaughter in, sure. I mean, why not? And then this Chandler, sure,
Chandler up,
right? Chandler, I would have put Chandler up here too. Yeah, I would have put Chandler.
Yeah. Not Chandler though. I don't think Chandler.
Broxy probably. Why not? I guess dupes for people, right? Roxy. If Tristan gets a relic, maybe. No. Maybe, but nah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Like a bunch of this is just kind of like filler, huh? Like maybe this like Halloween Merlin. I guess I don't know. She hasn't been on too many banners. I'm trying to think of like what people don't have that would like fill out their account. Blue Scotty too, maybe actually for like Rat. Like she's another flex unit on that. So. Yeah. Okay. Maybe Green Oslo Hawk too, I guess, because he's kind of, somewhat recent. And then and then this skip/given for free. I mean, yeah, like this is fair. Like all of this we're not doing. So I think for the most part, yeah, we probably don't want any of this. So all this like old characters and stuff. So okay. And then this was the other image you sent me, Davo, but this was how the banner could look if we don't F it up. So they say Lancelot gonna be green though, Beats. Or they're just lazy and they didn't change it, but yeah, so Lancelot and then like UR Escanor, Arthur. So they do think it's only gonna be 3 URs. Like extra. So it's kind of the same thing you had, Beats, like where it's like 3 URs. And then even though we're picking 2. And then Queen Liz, Hell. They put Light Bond here and Demon King though? Damn. Okay. And then King, Diane, LR Liz, Gelda. Yeah, again, we talked about it. Like this Percival is too recent. But this Percival fair, way too recent for Esterosa.
If you actually have like logic, they would do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like it makes sense. I agree.
Because wait, actually maybe it will. Because like you know how like Ragnarok, they only return
Ragnarok characters. No, that's fair.
Character banner, right?
No, that's fair. Yeah.
I can see it. Honestly, they might not be like voting, but he might just be on the banner. You know, sometimes they do that.
Maybe they just slap it in. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they might just say all Fortnite's like characteristic characters are just on the banner. So like they might just do something like that. Cause you know how they did like LRs on November Fest? They were like, oh, all LRs are on the banner. Like they just added them in.
When they did Meli as well, like the Meli.
Was it
I don't know what it was. No one you couldn't vote for Meli, and then
but Meli was on it. Yeah.
Meli, what returning, and then all Pug Melis came out.
Yeah, it was Bond's banner, right? Because that's when LR Meli came out. So like they slapped like all the Melis on the banner. Yeah. Because
people were complaining that you wanted the banner. Yeah.
They were like, "Yo, we can't vote for the Melis," and then they slap all the Melis on the banner. Crazy. But yeah. Overall though, good. Camilla, like Esterosa, Percival, unlikely, but Percival maybe more likely because of the making sense, right?
I mean, you have the original one.
The original one for sure. For sure. Merlin's fair. Baldur again, we're like questionable right now. Valenti definitely gonna be there. This Jenna though. Oh wait, how recent was she though? Do you think?
No, too recent.
Too recent? You think? When did she come out? I'm trying to think. It wasn't that long ago. It was like maybe like a month and a half ago.
Thor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
why not though?
It was before Demi.
I mean, yeah, it's like why not?
Baldur.
It is like why not? Like yeah, like she's
what?
Like I mean, she's good. She's not like absurd, It's like she's not busted.
Huh?
But
what?
like
She is busted.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
That's good.
Bro. Okay, but like I'm thinking like on the CC side of things. Like I don't know. I'm CC brain rot. CC brain rot. Like
bad, but like
but as a unit she's good though. As a unit she's good. So okay. So maybe not. Chandler I think is fair. Blue Sky is fair. Elaine's fair. Christmas Roxy like if they wanted to do it. And then Hawk and also Zaneri. Zaneri's kind of just like, why is she there though? But
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I mean, if this was the banner, this would be good. This would still be a good banner. This would be a good banner though. Like if this is what we saw, like it would be really good. But unfortunately, if we're being realistic, like Astros is not there, Camilla's not there, Baldur's might not be there, Percival maybe not.
Yeah. And
then maybe not Sobnock or Gulther. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so
we'll see. Those
are the Redditors' thoughts, I guess. That's what it was, like the Reddit Discord thoughts.
Yes.
So okay. All right, and then so I guess Beats, you can mention like the leak stuff, I guess, for what you saw.
Yeah, give me a second.
That's fine. And I'll just keep up this banner. I mean, we'll keep it up. Lancelot's coming. Oh yeah, I guess like that's the leak. That's one of the leaks too. I forgot to mention it.
Yeah.
I guess that's one of them. Yeah, but Lancelot, 7DS Leaks actually like pretty much confirmed it, right? 7DS Leaks was like talking to someone in the Discord and mentioned that like Lancelot, and then they put the nerd emoji or whatever. So yeah, Lancelot is looking to be the November festival, which is pretty hype.
We have the first leak here.
Yeah, so I'll like grab the images and then I'll send them, or I'll put it on the screen here.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, can I like click this? There we go. All right, so oh my god, I saw him really like on his video talk about this. I was like, bro, like ain't no way someone like believes this is real though. Are we sure?
Okay, hypothetically, we're gonna go off it is real.
Okay.
Because he was leaking. It was Lancelot, and then 76 Leaks came out saying, did he leak it? And then, yeah, he confirmed it was Lancelot. So like,
I see. So maybe some credibility, cause
yeah, and I feel like the
okay.
person Lance, this is where is from his Discord. I feel like he
Yeah.
would have talked to him somehow to like confirm it. Regardless, this is hypothetically speaking.
Yeah,
this is
hypothetically,
real.
let's just yeah, I agree. Okay.
So if you want to read the top bit, you can do.
Yeah, I'll do it. So, Netmarble employee, someone who works at Netmarble, the audio of the game is answering questions about the game and sharing some spicy info. The upcoming collab of 2025 will be bad. Okay. The hype seems to be worse than Stranger Things, and the upcoming collabs will be releasing unknown units mostly. Lastly, he is claiming the November festival will be unknown. And edit, I don't know if he's referring to both the fest and collabs being unknown or only collabs. His message was confusing, so...
He did actually come out again saying, let me see what he said. He said something about, because everyone was saying, oh, is the collab actually bad? He said, hang on.
What does he mean by
I want
bad?
to
Like
clarify that I never
hype-wise?
said that a collab will be bad. It's just that I'm not looking forward to working on it, I think.
Not looking... Okay,
So
but
I
that could
think
just be a
that-
bias thing, though, no? Like...
That's what I was saying to Chikel, but like, I'm willing to bet, boys, this is the Eminence and Shadow collaboration.
Okay. Yeah, it could just be
Wait,
like
you
an
said bad
anime...
at how?
Yeah, exactly.
He
He
doesn't
doesn't
wanna work on
elaborate on like why he
Yeah.
just doesn't want
It's
to
like-
work on it, I guess.
Like, imagine I was him and I had to work on a Bleach collaboration. I'd be pissed off, right?
He'd be like,
But
yo,
people
damn.
like-
Oh,
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
people
if
like
it's like
it.
Data Live, I'd love Data Live collaboration. He may not like it.
Maybe it's
It's
just
just-
like a
it's very
preference
subjective.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's saying, they say the hype seems to be worse than Stranger Things. No way though. Nothing
That's-
is.
No
that's
way.
Lance, that's Lance assuming.
That's what?
Oh, that's what Lance is
Lance, the
assuming.
person-
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
He didn't say it's worse than Stranger Things. It's just,
Okay.
it's a bad collaboration. So therefore it must be worse than Stranger Things. Which
Yeah.
it could
No
be.
way.
I don't think so though. Like that's like you have to get like a non-anime IP to be worse than Stranger Things. Like that's the only way, right? Like I think that's like literally the only way.
You'd have to
It
get
could be like
like unknown units,
will be-
non-anime IP. It has to be something out of pocket, bro.
right? Like I don't know, man. But
Like Dave
Nah,
the
to be
Diver
fair,
or something. I don't know. Like
Imagine.
Dave the Diver.
We love getting isekais, right? It's like a lot of
Yeah.
isekais would just be unknowns.
Right? So yeah, maybe it's just like
Worse
a
than Stranger
mid isekai or
Things?
something. I don't know. Maybe. But
No
worse
way,
than
bro.
Stranger Things though, if that's the way Lance is thinking about it though, based on what the Netmarble employee is saying, like I wouldn't think he's saying it's worse than Stranger Things if he just doesn't like the collab. Yeah, I mean if he bro just
Oh yeah.
like if he's saying that he just doesn't like want to work on it, I don't think that's gonna mean it's worse than Stranger Things though. Like, I don't think that's what he's insinuating. Like so I don't know. Maybe that's just like more of like a prediction thing. I don't know. Lance needs to like not predict things when he's saying information, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, bro just needs to like say it, bro. Okay.
To be fair,
Yeah.
there is another screenshot which you can't see. It's the one in the top right.
Yeah. It's hard to see it.
Someone
As in
asked,
ignore?
"Is it
Okay.
worse than Shangri-La Frontier?" And he said worse.
But
Huh?
I don't think Shangri-La would be a bad collab though.
See, I would argue Shangri-La Frontier is a good collaboration.
Yeah. Right. So
Yeah.
I don't think it would be a bad collab. So I
So
don't know.
saying
Maybe
worse is a broad statement.
it
right?
is. It is. Like
It's so subjective. Like it's,
yeah.
Yeah,
give me
subjective
anything,
term.
It's literally whatever the guy likes more or not, right? It's just you
Yeah.
know like that's it. So.
They can literally be Black Clover and he hates Black
And
Clover.
he just doesn't like Black Clover. Yeah, he just
Yeah.
It's like the same thing beats him where he's like, nah, if it's Bleach, I don't care. Like it's
Why
like,
would he word like that? That's so weird.
which is crazy, but yeah.
Yeah. Then he does say in the bottom right one, saying that's why I leaked the racist fest. So, Tristan would be unknown.
Okay.
Tristan, Lancelot,
Or
sorry,
Lancelot,
would be unknown.
yeah. But he'll
obviously
have
he
like
will have
fairy
The human is
human.
very passive.
Yeah. Okay. So is that what the way they're gonna go then? Like with the like the kids of like the sins, like they're gonna go like unknown for all of them, but then like say human fairy.
Yeah,
or-
because
Right.
it makes sense, right?
I
'Cause
guess,
they
yeah.
can't just be human and then work with fairies. They can't just because they're not human. They're
yeah,
both,
yeah.
right?
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And like I said, they did confirm Tristan's Nifhelm. That is like literally that is the race.
Yeah,
which
that's
they can't.
the race they called.
Yeah, so it has to be unknown. So yeah, that leads into Lancelot being the festival. That's confirmed now.
Yes, sir.
Which
I think I
if you can pull this up, amazing. Hang
Oh,
on.
sure, yeah.
Where is it? Alright.
I pray
This was my prediction. the start of the year. I don't know if you made a video on that, Maze.
Oh yes. I did a like a prediction video as well, but like I was off mainly because of the release schedule though. I think that's what like got me off.
Yeah, we don't take into consideration. But I
Yeah.
got pretty good, you know.
Yeah, like we knew Arthur though, so like that even though you had
I
it
made
here,
the
like
video late. Yeah, I made the video late, but I still seen Arthur.
Yeah.
May was obviously wrong. That was Escanor.
that was
Right?
Escanor, yeah.
Yeah, and in July they just swapped Percival and Thor.
Yeah. And then
like,
in between
I mean-
we had Sobnok as well. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah.
I got the Lancelot one correct, boys.
yeah. And
I'm
then do we still see that
yeah,
in the
I
year?
said, okay, yeah, I said I think it'll be like a dual character because you always see something special.
Yeah.
Even though it's been leaked to be new King's Melee or a King Melee, I still
Yeah.
think it's going to be Assault Melee. That's just my prediction.
Okay. I mean, yeah, like it's 100% a new melee. Like we always expect a melee end of year at this point. It's just which like version of them of him they do. But yeah, this is still like a good predictions overall, Beats. Like you pretty much had it down. You know, like some Ragnarok Fest was there. You had like Percival, which we did get. We're not a festival, but honestly, he only wasn't a festival because of like backlash because of spam of festivals. And then yeah, Arthur King was wrong, but like you know, eventually we'll get a King, hopefully. And then and you had Lancelot's right, and then Melly partly right, but like we'll see. Maybe it is a dual unit, you know, we'll see. But yeah. So
I sent another image.
Oh, okay.
This one was funny.
Okay.
So someone asked the guy, why does Netmarble keep releasing OC characters?
Yeah.
Apparently because they're bored.
Netmarble employees board be like.
That's crazy.
Bro, that's like saying I don't want to make more money, so I'm just gonna create something on the fly.
That's
like
what I say. I'm like,
it's like
surely this can't be true.
That's wrong. That has to be wrong. That's like okay. That's like kind of sus too, bro. Like they're not bored. They're not bored making characters. They really like their characters. That's why they're making them. Why would they just be making a random like? Nah, bro. I think the thing is with Netmarbles, they have pride in their OCs. That's why they spam them because they think that we like them, but we really like don't like that. You know, like but they like them. That's what I think it is. Right? Especially when they started like spamming like they did Sodnak and Thor and then like they had like Baldur in between and like bro they had like almost like 2 months of just only OCs. Like they like those characters. They like what they're making. It's just I don't know if they'll like people like overall.
Yeah, I gotta say, even if like
Right?
the devs, like let's say they actually care more about OCs, right?
Yeah.
Would that even be allowed? Because surely the people at the top, right, would say, guys, we're making less money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
it's actually
Stop with these OCs
yeah.
and release some
Release some
Escanors
stuff
and
that
then-
says, yeah, like where's the
Yeah.
Mellies and Escanors? Yeah, literally. No, I agree. Like, it don't make sense to me. I don't know. That's a weird one. That's a weird one. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. Normal employees bored be like that's crazy though. That is crazy. Dude, because they're bored, they didn't want to. Oh, okay, cover said something. No, but yeah. So there's more stuff too, right? Beats?
I'm not gonna send it. There is more.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just
Vargis, the grandpa, if possible.
Yep. I did see
He
that
does
one.
have a coin. He does have a coin.
Yep, they said here it was like hero illustration or whatever, right? Or like hero coin.
Something like that, yeah. So
Yeah.
he does have a coin, so it could be a playable character in the future, which is, I guess is
Okay.
quite nice. Could be an SR because there is rumors, apparently beta leaks, that they are adding more SRs in the future.
Okay, cool. I mean,
And I won't send it either because they're already in story mode, so you know it's what it is. But they have
Yep.
got the models, I guess, ready. Okay, Donnie and Ironside are in the files with everything ready and are ready to be released any second. And Sync could be released as an SR step up.
SR step up.
SR step
Or
up.
yeah. SR or step up.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, beta stuff like questionable, but like, I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see.
we're gonna see.
We definitely gonna see. But I guess shout out to this Netmarble employee. Is bro gonna get like reprimanded for this? Like, bro's like,
No, because he was saying he's under NDA, so he actually can't say a lot of stuff. But like what you're saying, he's fine.
oh,
apparently.
okay, sure. All right. Yeah, so there
Yeah,
is.
that is just leaks.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so the last segment that I wanted to talk about was kind of like a retrospective on previous November Fests. So I wanted to talk about like how we felt about like each one that released, and like also like the time it came out and like how hype it was and stuff. Pretty much like
I would say November is one of the better ones of the year. Now.
it is.
I know
It
we
is
flopped last
100%.
year, but yeah, if we go back
Yeah.
and look,
Let me.
Eskimo, right?
How
The
can I
one
like?
Eskimo for the first one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of
Oh,
like a
yeah,
way
the
I could
one,
like
yeah.
pull all of them up. I guess I just go on the like where is it? I won't like pull them up. Oh, I guess I could just go on GC database. They have them on that. Let's go to that. But yeah. So Escanor was the first one. The one Escanor.
Yeah.
Yes,
First
sir.
Honey for global.
First anniversary for global, but first November Fest for JP. Or I guess yeah, the first November festival.
This was like the first.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We're kicking off end of year festivals with Eskimo.
Yep, yep. And yeah, still yet to get LR, still yet to get anything like that. But like back then, I mean, this card was absurd. I think when we read the information on this, we were like, yo, what? You know, you're like, yo, flood? Excuse me? 0.8% additional damage for every percent of remaining HP. We were like, damn, bro's doing extra damage for having more HP or like a higher percentage of HP. And then
Bro
this,
done.
yeah, what do you have to say?
Oh, he has done irreparable damage to the game, bro.
He has.
Everybody
He
has
has.
flood because of him.
Yeah. They spammed this skill, right? They spammed this skill now.
Yeah.
And then even back then, this was a strong card for Escanor. For Escanor, it was, even though it was just flat attack. Like this was a strong card. We were like, damn, like he got a single target as well as a 600% attack. That's a lot of percent. And then yeah, this I think was insane. Like first death ultimate, double damage on the ult at 6/6. Like yeah, it was pretty absurd, right? It scaled up like crazy too. Like if anything, like I don't know, people say like dupe dependent characters were really like when like Bond dropped, I guess like 6/6 you got rupture and stuff. But like bro, this was double damage at 6/6. Like this is absurd, you know? Like this is like you killed two. This is like a guaranteed double kill right here with this ult, which is back then insane. So yeah, Invincible Avatar, the one Esnor. Also, like I think the time frame when the one Esnor came out too was like very hype. You know, we were just getting to the story part where it was Assault Melee versus the one. So we were like, yo, like we're gonna get the one Escanor and then Assault Melee end of year, and that's exactly what happened. You know,
Yeah,
they tied it up. So
you need to remember as well when they revealed Escanor's live stream, you could see Assault. He used the alternate.
yeah.
Melee, so that's the fastest in the model. Like, yo, he's there.
You were like, oh, Assault Melee,
Yeah.
So hype, man. Back then, peak time playing Grand Cross, man. Very, very hype. You know, the first like, cause this Escanor, yeah, like we obviously had like Green Escanor. He had his time, and I think at that point he was starting to fall off. But this was like a new level of power when he came out. He was just absurd, man. And then even his passive, like, it still is like if they did an LR and did what they do with Diane where they give him a lot, like he could actually be good again. Like, cause his passive was not bad, and for his time was absurd. You know, he pretty much had like it was like cycling through stats. So you go up in stats and then you would go down, and it like made sense for Escanor, like, you know, high noon, you know, you do an absurd amount of damage and then it goes back down past like noon. So this is a very like, it made sense to his kit too, which I like when they do that. And then yeah, and it was a gray debuff as well. So even back then, no buff strip on him. Like, you know, yeah, debuff immunity too. Like yeah, he was cooking. He was cooking. Yeah, I love the one Escanor. It was a good unit. Okay, so moving on. Oh yeah, and I guess his Holy Relic. Let me mention that too. I forgot. AC mentioned it, but yeah, his Holy Relic, one of the worst ones because they did this one early for him, which was definitely an issue for him. But yeah, ignore 30% enemy defense. I mean, you know, ignoring 30% defense, not doing too much in PvP, unfortunately. So yeah, so the next one was Mr. Chad King. Which is crazy because it doesn't feel like Chad King was the second Novemberfest, right? It's like it does not at all. It's like I feel like the gap from the one Escanor and Chad King felt like way longer than it actually was, and it wasn't just a year. Felt like it actually was, which is insane. So,
do you remember how they revealed him?
Nah, I forgot what was it again.
It was a random patch notes, and it just had King's ticket in like the artwork.
Oh, did they? Oh, yeah. Damn. And then everyone got like hyped. We're like, oh my god, it's Chad King.
Yeah, I remember. Like, I because it's in the rewind. Like,
yeah,
everyone was like, wait, is that's Adult King, bro? What? Hello?
Yeah.
I think by this point as well, we didn't have like, because this would have been the second year. We didn't have like the full on like certified like, oh, this is a festival coming at the end of the year, right? We figured, okay, it might do the same as last time, but like it wasn't guaranteed, right? And yeah, this dropped, and it was like so far ahead of time, right? Like really Bond.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like this king was insane. So this was after Purgatory Bond though, right? So they they definitely made this character to stop Purgatory Bond, which I think
third festival for it.
Yeah, third festival it took to stop him, right? Which is crazy to think, but even then, like, nah, he was the counter to Bond. He was like the like main meta counter, because like there was like off meta stuff for like Kusak and stuff, but like no, you know, mainly when people got King, this was like the unit. This was the unit, yeah. And
like, the thing with Margaret in the Cusack,
yeah,
Bond was still being used.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. Especially if you had a 6/6 Bond too, like if they got a Margaret buff up, you're still one banging them with a Rupture ult, like they were still dead. So, yeah, man, absurd. Yeah, like King on his release, one of like we had him in like the dominant thing. Like I don't know if we put him on the list, but he was dominant on his release until Trader Melly dropped. But like that full month, like if you did not go first with Chad King, you actually just lost the match. It was actually like go first or lose meta with only this guy, and it was. I think the main team was like Gother, King, and then a flex unit. So it was like, I remember I ran Keo a lot. I would do like Gother, Green Gother, Keo, King. And you just rank up King, double King, and you'd win the match.
I gotta say, he's probably one of the most satisfying characters, you know. I think, like,
oh yeah,
I just looking back at it, like the animation, the sound effects were sexy, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Like all the little swords hitting.
And you do like all the like, yeah, all the gang signs people said. Yeah. That's what King did, bro. King was cooking.
Yeah, I think when he came out, he was like the first unit I've ever used, and I was just like, you know how we feel with like LR Millen?
Yeah.
King was the first unit to make me feel like that.
King had that exact feeling. Yeah, I agree.
Like this is not okay. Like for real. Yep. Until Melly came out, of course.
And then Trader Melly, you know, yeah. But still, that month was an absurd, man. Like King was insane. And like Power Strike AoE, I mean at the time like they gave Power Strike to a few characters I think at that time, but like AoE Power Strike was really good, obviously, right? A good skill effect. Sever was a good skill effect too. Double AoE too, like the first like double AoE character, straight up like festival.
Everyone loves Sario, right?
Yeah.
He was just Sario,
but better, yeah. And AoE and AoE everything, like yeah, like King was absurd, man. And then. Yeah, I mean, his ultimate was, like, still to this day is actually a good ultimate. Like, cleanse all debuffs. For each buff removed, increase damage taken on enemies, right? Like, that's crazy. And then, yeah, and then the damage multiplier scaled up like crazy. Like, his ultimate was still good. And then his passive, like, bro, this, I remember, I think we watched a live stream when that happened. We were like, what? Bro creates a shield for dealing damage? Like, we were like, how do you stop him, bro? If you go first, you just have the shield, and it's so strong, too, because you ranked up King with, like, a Green Gother or something, and it does, like, 500k AoE. And how you breaking that shield, because it was based on his damage dealt, right? It's, like, it was absurd back then, man. Like, King, yeah, he definitely, like, that's the thing with Novemberfest, is they all solidified, well, tell Liz. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. They all like solidified their like #1 dominance for that whole month. Like all of December till the end of year fest, they were all like super dominant. That's like what Novemberfest like kind of like told us pretty much. Like we saw Escanor, we saw King, we knew both of them destroyed that month. And even I mean Escanor was like the only one like that still was relevant past
the
right? Assault mode,
yeah, assault mode.
Apparently it's a curse. The November curse.
Yeah.
Get killed off 1 month later.
Yeah. So
no, because Escanor was still around after Aeon. Assault mode, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. So that's what we're saying. Like, the one Escanor was the first one, and he was like, yeah, to this day he's the only one, unfortunately. So yeah, and then I forget his relic. Did they have it here? Yeah. So his relic was good. They released it a lot, like a while after. But yeah, good relic. You know, well, I think so. I think it was a while after.
I think Liz broke the curse. No, I was thinking about the curse thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll talk about it. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're going through. So yeah, the relic was good though. Like basic stats for the team, strong, especially in PvE, PvP, whatever. Hero damage though. I mean, yeah, it was nice. Like King was a good unit. Definitely a W. Even after release was Relic, great character as well. And now we come to, I think, still as well, another one of the most hyped characters in the game though. Because we didn't, I think, Pete, did you predict it or was it like, I forget how it worked. I think it was like Sora said he was like, oh, Ultimate Escanor could be a thing. But like none of us like actually believed it though, right?
Yeah.
That's what I think was insane about Ultimate Escanor's release. Is like none of us like believed it would happen. But like Yeah, but like,
Yeah, it makes sense. We skipped like 4 Escanors, bro.
right?
Even to this day, it makes no sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
No skinny Escanor, no Papa Jack hit,
yeah,
no any other move from Escanor. Just straight towards the end,
straight
bro.
to Light Escanor, man, and like
Like base form Goku, and we go all the way to like
all the way
blue.
to
Like,
freaking
what?
yeah, Super
Like,
Saiyan
what?
Blue. Yeah, like it was crazy, man. And this Escanor, the moment he dropped, it's the same syndrome though. It's literally the same thing. Like the first, like all of December till the end of year drops, Escanor was super dominant, beyond dominant.
Yeah.
Bro had, so we remember the one Escanor single target, right? This was just that, but on steroids. And we were like, yo, once you get 1.3% additional damage with stronger flood and 30% additional damage as final damage to everyone. We were like, what? That's just an AoE. It's just a single target AoE like built in. I was like, holy bro. Absurd.
It was Escanor's OG ultimate on his actual single target.
Yeah, on his single target. That's why we were like beyond shocked when he came out. And then his AoE, like, still underrated. I feel like the AoE is super underrated. Like, everyone, like, obviously spams this. But when Escanor got his, like, revive, this cooked. This would be, like, you know, it was reverse flood. And you would deal additional damage equal to, 35% of your critical damage, right? Which is pretty absurd. So, yeah, I mean, this skill was also insane. And then, yeah, he was the first, like, passive ultimate, right? I think he was, right?
He was, yeah.
Yeah, passive ultimate.
That's why I still wait to this day. He's probably one of my least favorite characters ever made.
Yeah, like
I don't know. That ultimate really ruined it because, like,
yeah,
you know, you see all the YouTubers on all you lot like having 6-6 popping off, and I have him on 1-6.
That's the thing. It was a major difference in PvP when you had a 6-6-1 versus a 1-6, because in the 1v1 mirror match, the 6-6-1 has 4 and the 1-6 got just that 1, you know, on the revive. So it was a tough mirror match in that setup. But yeah, man, first time they did passive like ultimate effects, which was absurd. You got revive, and then the revive obviously did a lot with this. His ultimate was reverse flood and actual flood.
And flood, yeah.
And actual flood. Together. So regardless of your HP amount, it was doing an absurd amount of damage. And like, bro, this character, like, yeah, like what? He was absurd. He was so insane. You know, the revive, like, you couldn't debuff the revive as well. He was immune to all debuffs. I remember, oh my god, you know what actually like triggered me too? There was times where if you both had duped Escanors, people would just move cards to see who would attack first because they would lose.
Yeah,
like in a 1v1.
By the way,
what was up?
Stamina has the same thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It runs out of time.
Yeah.
So you can't just sit there moving. Yeah, it actually runs out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to, bro, because this was insane. You just had a mirror match of someone moving cards so the other person attacked because they knew they would win if if the other person attacked. It's like crazy, man. Yeah, absurd. And then his passive. I mean, the only thing I didn't like about Ultimate Escanor's passive, but it makes sense to his character, which I like that they did, was like his all stats. I think it ran out, right? It had like a time limit. It was here is it? So applies Holy Flame, and then all the hero stats do not drop. Okay, I think it was Holy Flame. Yeah, Holy Flame increased all stats by 4% for each passing turn for 5 turns. So it scaled up, but then it instantly removed because, like, you know, Escanor didn't have much time when he was in Ultimate Escanor, right? It was just a quick, It was a quick thing. But yeah, it was absurd though. Like, you didn't need past 5 turns anyway, even in PvE at the time. Still cooked everything. Like, yeah, this character was pretty insane.
Oh yeah, you couldn't lower his stats, right?
You couldn't. He was the first character where you could not lower his stats, right?
Yeah.
So whatever stats he started with in the battle, you could lower it back to that, but you couldn't lower it past his base stats, pretty much. So yeah. So that is pretty insane. And
what came afterwards?
What's up? Oh, it was
what came after?
the Perg Melee.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Which is crazy because Escanor is more useful than Perg Melee.
Perg Melee nowadays, probably, yeah, because you know, because that's the thing. Like, this Escanor is universal, whereas like Perg Melee is demon locked, and he got power crept by the next melee, which this Escanor only got power crept till we got the new Ultimate Escanor, really. But even then, it's like it's you can still use this Escanor and get away with it. Like, it wasn't that much of a difference versus like the new Ultimate Escanor for like PvE content, right? The PvP is obviously like a major difference, but yeah. Due for a relic, you know, he'd be maybe a lot better with a relic, but yeah, Ultimate Escanor, Very, very good November Fest. You know, they kept with the trend. And then we got to Liz, Queen Elizabeth.
I don't know why, but this feels like a 3-year gap. I don't know. It feels like massive.
Right? It's crazy, right? But Queen Elizabeth was the most recent Novemberfest, last year's. And
The first flop.
yeah, the first
The
flop,
first
I
what?
guess. The first flop, I guess.
Yeah, everyone,
Yeah.
everyone was, if you remember, everyone was like, "Oh, the members are always hype. It can't be Elizabeth. It's
Yeah.
Elizabeth."
I think everyone said that. They were like, no, it couldn't be Elizabeth. Like, it gotta be like an Escanor or a King because they kind of had like the trend going. And then, yeah, no, it was Elizabeth. I think it got leaked and I was like, yo, Elizabeth. But then I was like on the Copium side. I was like, yeah, no, but like we had, I forget. No, I think it was like, was it Goddess Liz that did well? No, Light Liz sold really well.
Yeah.
Like they got like really good money that month when Light Liz was on. I think we had like our like closest to top grossing like with that character. So I was like, okay, you know, Elizabeth could do that.
As well is like every single time you get Liz now is like, oh my god, she's gonna revive.
Yeah.
Or like she's gonna be a support character, she'll be broken. Everyone's always scared about that fact, right? So no one's ever happy about a new Elizabeth coming towards the game.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was kind of the thing with it, right? And yeah, I mean, we didn't really like that Queen Liz drop, but like she was good for her time though. Like I would still like in terms of hype wise flop, but like character kit wise, she was good for her like month, just like every other Novemberfest, right? It's like
Nah,
they
I
had
think
that.
she's the worst out of the
Okay, you know what?
at least on global, from my experience,
Yeah.
no one hardly used her. There was a few people, obviously, but it was still it was still the Albedo meta, even though she did counter Albedo.
Yeah.
Everyone was just still using Albedo.
I think that's fair. I think she wasn't as dominant as the other Novemberfest. Like it wasn't like turn 1 you one bang everyone with Queen Liz. It was more like a thing of like turn 2 or 3, then she was like, yeah, everyone's dead. Right? And she had the revive for the team. So like,
yeah, but she was like super well heavy too.
she was very well heavy too, yeah.
The heaviest well unit like out of Novemberfest. More
yeah.
than Light Escanor beats.
Probably, yeah, more than Light Escanor, because you had the revive counter, right? On the on the dupe level.
Well early on too. Was Rimmer still meta here?
Probably. You could probably still run Rimmer at that time.
Always meta, bro.
Back then, I think you could.
Remember, like her buffs being blue was a problem. I can't remember why though.
It could have been Rimmer, yeah. It could have been.
I think so.
It could have been, yeah. Because I'm trying to think of like what other like buff strip. Yeah, and then so she released. She was the Light Festival for Novemberfest. Her first skill was this was when they started like, okay, we dropped Albedo and she was a problem, so let's deal with Albedo. So this single target doesn't have the like cancel stance in here, but it's in her passive. But this is triple pierce rate increase, plus 20% damage dealt for every Goddess Wrath on self, and that's in her like kit. And then the Fury card was 1% additional damage for every percent of remaining HP, plus 50% damage dealt when Goddess Wrath was at max stacks. So yeah, and then she had obviously her ultimate, which we talked about, like dupe wise, scaled up.
Ultimate.
Yep. Her ultimate was really strong too, like higher dupe. Lower dupe, it felt kind of weak. That's one thing, because it didn't have like an effect on it. It was just attack related and damage, right? So it didn't really have an effect. But yeah, and then I think again, like the most insane thing, 10 turn long revive in that point, because Albedo wasn't like countering one banging you turn 1. It's just that she got a bunch of like buffs like throughout the match where like then she's like one banging everybody, right? But like 10 turns long, you could stall long enough with a Goddess team to like win every match pretty much if you had that revive 10 turn long. Like it was pretty absurd. And then also damage reduction for the whole team. At 6/6 you get all allies for from like 3/6 onwards you get, or no, is that, yeah, that's 3/6 onwards you had one ally get the damage reduction. So yeah, just absurd, man. And then she had intervention of light, which lowered attack related stats, and she had gauge reduction built in only for the first few turns, right, until she reapplied her ult. That was kind of annoying. And I think the other annoying thing too was, well, there's two more annoying things. Applicable allies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let her be run, bro. Like, okay, it was good because it's like, yeah, you have the options, but the options weren't realistic. You're not running her on a human team. You're not running her on a 7 Sins team. So it was like,
it's like
why they
she
had that?
wanted to be ran with all these units, but those units didn't even use
Didn't
her.
need her, exactly,
like
bro.
Bond
and I remember too, we were like actually mad about it. We were like, why is Bond not working with this Liz? Like, why not? Like, allow it, bro. Like, Sin's buff, you know, like just do it. Like, even though she's not a Sin, like, come on, bro. Like, allow it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like crazy. And then, the thing is too, like, even with the last light Liz, she still had like, she had kind of a similar thing with applicable allies. I think it was Archangels and then Sins, right? But she still benefited even though she wasn't an Archangel or a Sin. You know what I mean? Like the last light Liz. But this one didn't. Like, well, she did, but like she didn't like benefit from everyone else of helping her out, I guess, in the sense, right? And then another thing I didn't like about this Liz either was the Goddess Wrath applied after you used your skill, not before, right? That's how it worked. So it was like, yeah, because once you got 4, it was after you used your 4 skill, you got the 4th one, and then the turn after you could like do your damage, or the turn like the same turn if you had the 4th one, then you would do your like max Goddess Wrath stuff, right? So yeah, that was kind of a turn off as well. I don't know, a lot of the stuff would like didn't feel like, they definitely could have like made her way more broken, I guess, in the sense. But I guess they saw this and were like, yeah, let's not do too much more than this. But like, man, I was just like, yo, come on. Yeah, that was definitely like the worst thing though. Applicable allies, like, why say humans and Sins if we weren't gonna run it, y'all? Yeah, and oh yeah, and then yeah, AC makes a good point actually. It was only counted for using attacks as well for getting a Goddess Wrath, and not for using a skill at all. Like, if it was using a skill and you Margaret buff turn 1 and you still get a Goddess Wrath, oh my gosh, this character would be so much better. Like, I don't know. This was the first Novemberfest they held back. That's why I'm a little hesitant about Lancelot. Like, hopefully they don't hold back too much.
Nah, Lancelot. I think Lancelot could be better than Melly, bro.
I think, wait, Beast, there was also like I swear there was a thing like that. I don't know if it was Lance. I saw something about it though, where like it wasn't the Netmarble employee guy, but I saw something about him say like Lancelot's a more unique character or something like that, right? It was like something along the lines of that. But in practice, yeah, it didn't like. So I don't know. Is it gonna be the same thing as Liz, where it's like maybe high Doopy's really good, or like
Lancelot's not the same as Liz.
No, I know. I'm just saying like kit. I'm just saying like kit wise, like in terms of like not being like absurdly like dominant, I guess, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, I'm holding out for Lancelot, we'll see. But yeah, Liz was the first one that wasn't like just outright dominant, but she was like that whole month I would still say God's team was the best team. Like regardless of like, you know, the things I disliked about her kit, like she was still, you know, top tier if you had her high dupe and all that. So yeah, I guess she's also due for a relic too, just like Ultimate Esner. Both are due for relics. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see, right? But that is the Novemberfest retrospective, guys. That covers like all of them. Overall though, Novemberfest is a really good time to summon for a character, because majority of the time they're good for the month and their banner's really good, right? That's the idea, is they're really good for the month and their banner's really good. But also even examples of like Ultimate Essenor and the one in King, I mean, those 3 I think are pretty universal in like all content too, right? Like at the time you could use Essenor in PvE, you could use King in PvE, you know, PvP as well obviously too, right? So yeah, that's I think the one thing Liz lacked is like she wasn't really good in PvE. I mean, she was alright, but you know, you'd rather run LR Liz than this Liz in PvE, so she was mainly tailored for PvP at the time. So yeah, that pretty much covers that.
I think the big thing is because I already got a few comments of it when we like did the lead video for Lancelot.
Yeah.
Where someone said, "Oh, I don't really care. I'm not summoning." It's not just about Lancelot though. It's the banner.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about it. Like
Yeah,
it comes back to this, where like not exactly this banner, but
said they don't care about Lancelot though.
Some people just don't.
Well, they don't because they haven't seen the show though. That's why, right?
That or also, we just know Medi's coming. I'm gonna say for Medi.
That's fair too, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fair too. So, yeah. I mean, we'll see, man. But it is next week though, right? It is next week. So okay, so what are we doing for podcast lives then? Do we move the date like a day after then? Like I don't know. It's whenever they do the live stream. Whenever they do the live stream, I think we do the podcast that day.
Even a live stream though, because the live stream will be on a Thursday.
Would it?
Bro, I'm asking
on the 22nd.
I'm asking the real questions. When we getting our gems though? That's the real question.
wait.
Is it the week after or is it that week? Because
It'll be
I'm
when
kind of
non-slot
confused.
drops.
You think so?
Yeah,
It would probably be on the reset for it, right?
Every second panel, right?
Here, let me see. So this was where they confirmed Global is getting like the 30 gems or whatever. By the way, I don't know if JP gets this as well, but they're saying it's a coupon code they're gonna give out on the Thursday maintenance for Global, going into the like merge, right? So yeah, and then obviously like JP was saying like the 22nd and stuff like on this part. So yeah, I'm just gonna assume it's Friday. That's like the release for the update, and then and then we'll have maybe Thursday.
But in that patch note, they were still saying like stuff was ending like on Wednesday. Are they doing a live stream on Wednesday though?
Maybe they do it Wednesday and then maybe we wait. I don't know. Wait, it's weird. It's weird, right? Yeah, we don't know yet. Like they obviously haven't confirmed, but like the survey is going till Thursday too, so probably like leaning towards the Thursday live stream date probably.
No, like if you look through the other parts of the patch notes, some days.
Oh, do they say that?
The 20th or something like that. Yeah, right there.
Okay, well, battle event.
That's a battle event, but like
battle event
and like not do anything.
Yeah, they could, right? So I don't know. We'll see, guys. I don't know. Ideally it's Wednesday because then this is our normal day, but I mean we'll see. If we have another day to do it. But yeah. I'm looking forward to it. So pretty much it's next week where we're all synced up, and then we're the same with Devo. We'll be lined up. Me and Beats will be on the same wavelength as you guys now. Finally, yeah. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I had to mention for today's podcast. Unless you guys have anything else to say, but
Idol was just having his 100-day Annie.
Okay, let's go. Did you guys get anything for it?
We have 2 characters left that are leaked in the files. It's Zeldris and Diane.
Ooh, okay.
And the way we were getting characters were like we're getting one sin, then a commandment, sin, commandment, right? And we just got Elizabeth. So like everyone's expecting Zeldris, and they dropped some dev notes today saying the next character is a beloved member of the 7 Sins. So it's not looking good. It could be Diane.
Yeah.
And we just got LRDN and Grand
Cross.
And we already have 3 legendaries, 2 legendary Dianes in the game.
That's true.
We do not need it. But I'm hoping it's Di Melli, the blue Di Melli.
That would be hype.
Wasn't that for Grand Cross's 100-day Annie?
I think so. Maybe for global.
I think
but
global was Di Melli, right?
It was either D Melli or like Askner or something. It was like something hype. It was like some hype character, like maybe Green Askner.
Yeah, at least an auto adventure. Like we actually really DPS, so I'm hoping it's him.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah. W Idol, W Grand Cross, and we'll see you next week. We'll see you next week with the stuff that comes. So yeah. Anything else to mention, guys, or are we done for today?
There is one thing.
One last thing. Okay.
Origin.
Oh yeah, we should have talked about that actually. So was that like in part of the leaks as well?
No, that was just the Netmarble official.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So to quickly like just paraphrase, I guess.
Yeah.
They said that they're planning to release it in the second half of 2025. Which they've already said that before. They just said it again, so that's it.
Yeah, it's like now we know for sure. I guess it's like.
Well, they did plan to. I think it's still not confirmed, but it should come out next year though. It is actually taking way too long.
Yeah,
I don't think Grand Cross costs another year.
We'll see, man. We'll see, right? So, yeah. Alrighty then. That's gonna be it for today's podcast, guys. So we'll see you guys next week. We'll see what day it is. Like, it depends on the live stream day. I think that's probably when we'll do the podcast then, because it makes the most sense to do it that day. We'll see. I mean, depending on our schedules and stuff, we'll see. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for today's live stream, guys. We'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out, guys.